class. I'm Miss Kaley, and we're gonna introduce each other, and I want you to say your name and your favorite animal.
My name's Samantha, and my favorite animal is the polar bear.
My name's Taylor, and my favorite animal is the flamingo.
My name's Jill, and my favorite animal is the turtle.
Cool, you guys all have really good animals. Okay, today we're gonna learn about the different characteristics of those animals and how you classify them. So you know what classify means?
Put them into groups.
Yeah. So we can put animals in different groups, and we can put them on based on their similarities or their differences. So whether they're the same or different, or any way that you want to. So we are going to focus on 4 types of classifying animals, and we're going to talk about size, type, habitat, and body covering. Now I'm sure you guys know what size means. What are some different sizes that you guys can think of?
Big.
Yeah, big, little. That's what we're going to focus on, our large ones and small ones. There are animals that are large animals, and we have small animals. And then we're also going to talk about types of animals. You guys know some different types of animals that you can think of?
Flamingos.
Flamingos? Animal.
Fish.
Fish is a type of animal.
Birds.
Yep, so you have fish, and you have birds. You have mammals. Does anyone know what a type of animal that's a mammal? Monkey's a mammal.
A whale. Are they?
Dolphins are.
I think so.
Blue
Okay.
whale is a mammal.
Yeah, I think whales are mammals, yeah. And then types of habitat. A habitat is where an animal lives and survives. So we're also going to classify them on that. So they can be in a jungle or a desert
Or tundra.
or a tundra or
Good word.
a savanna. Rainforest. Rainforest is another one. And then we're also going to classify on body covering. You guys know what body covering is?
Snakes. Peely.
Yeah, snakes, they have scales. Fish have scales. Or birds have feathers. Or lots of animals have fur.
Or skin.
Or just skin, yeah. An elephant kind of has tough skin. We kind of call it a hide, too. It's kind of the same thing. So we're going to work on grouping these animals together. So if I have an elephant, and a giraffe, and a bird, and a mouse, I can classify these animals based on size. So an elephant is a big animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a giraffe's a big animal. Then a mouse and a bird are small animals. So then, based on size, I put them into 2 different groups, big animals and small animals. You guys understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to have you guys help me with the next one. So now I have a fish, and I have a lion, and a bird, and a cheetah, and that's a snake. It's kind of small, but that's a snake. Okay, so if I wanted to put this group into, oh, no, we're not going to work with the snake right now, sorry. If I wanted to put this, sorry, I messed that one up. Okay, so if I'm going to put these into groups on body covering, can you guys help me on what I would do?
Fish and snake.
Yep. We went to the fish and snake. They have scales, right?
Yep.
And then we have a cheetah and a lion. What do cheetah and lions have? Fur. So we put these into 2 different groups of fur and scales, and that would be body covering. Good job, guys. Now, I have a question for you. Can we only put animals into 2 groups, or could we put them in more than 2 groups? More than 2 groups. So I'm going to add a snake. Oh, I'm going to add a bird. And so if we were still working with body covering, where would the bird go? By itself. Correct. And it would be feathers. Good job, guys. That's really good. Okay. Now we can also base these animals on different, you don't have to base them on just one characteristic. You can do different ones. Like, these could be big animals and these would be small animals. So they're still in the same group, but you can base them on different characteristics. And then, now I'm going to give you guys a worksheet. Do you guys have your worksheet? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I will give you 6 different animals. Here's your 6 animals. Here's your 6 animals. I went really fast, guys. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So does someone want to read the instructions for me?
7.
Oh, you did? Then just give me.
I have 2 snakes.
Okay, then maybe give me. Do you have a snake? 6 though?
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4,
Okay.
5, 6.
You're okay. Okay. So someone want to read the directions aloud?
Record the name of your animal and at least 2 characteristics for each animal. Observe these characteristics. Choose 2 of the characteristics we discussed in class: type, size, habitat, body covering, and decide which animals belong to these characteristics. Record your observations below. What's an observation?
That would be the characteristic. Like if you see this jaguar, and then it's the fur, like you observe that has fur, that's the characteristic. So observing is just looking at the animals.
And deciding what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So just write the animals' names.
Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I must be hungry with snack instead of snake.
Oh, while you're hungry.
That's funny. This is the printed practice. Technically, it's be done, right?
Then you like wrap it up with your closing.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I guess I'm just kind of confused. Like, do you want us to say
Like this would be either body covering or size,
and then we do like different.
and then you put what animals go in which.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your directions were different than mine, so I think. Someone's coming in here. Hi.
Just do your closing.
Okay, so what are the 4 characteristics that we discussed today? Someone name one?
Habitat.
Yes.
Size.
Yes.
Body covering.
Yep. And type of animal. So we've talked about body coverings. Can someone recap and tell me what a type of body covering there is?
Scales.
It's for scales.
Feathers.
Feathers.
Skin.
Good job. Okay. So if I have a bear and a monkey, can someone tell me some ways that these animals are similar?
Both have fur.
Fur.
Good job.
Well, if the monkey was an ape, they could both be big.
Good. That's a very good way to look at it. And they also both live on land, so that's another thing that's similar. So we can classify animals on other characteristics as well. That doesn't just have to be these 4. So can you guys think of maybe some other things that you would like to?
What they eat.
What they eat, that's a good one, yep. So in the future we'll learn about different characteristics like what they eat. Some animals fly, some don't. Some have 4 legs.
Their babies.
How they have their babies, that's a big one too, yep. Some lay eggs and some don't. So that's what you'll be learning in the future on classifying animals.
Platypus.